Welcome to the Derek O'Shea Show, where we discuss culture, news, politics, and more. Sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy the show. Be sure to tell your friends and family about the revolution. What's up, everyone? I hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to listen to me, to listen to what's going on in my life. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. You're probably wondering yourself, if you're watching the video, if you're listening to audio, you're like, I don't know, just keep talking. But if you're watching the video, you're like, what is this picture? Well, I woke up this morning from this Afghan refugee saying, not complaining, but this is what I got last night for dinner. And the next meal is 12 hours later. Refugee life might be safe, but never easy and favorable. Fort Bliss, El Paso, Texas. People are very angry at this guy. Said things like, so we rescued you from Afghanistan and are giving you food. The taxpayers are paying for you, and you have the nerve to complain. In the words of Bryson Gray, if you don't like this country, you can leave. This isn't how you say thank you. If you're the best Afghanistan has to offer this country, yikes. I was unable to reach a homeless veteran to ask if they'd like a free meal, free housing, because they didn't get things. Also, they don't have iPhones. The comment section did not pass the vibe check. It's half of you read, the refugee life might be safe and easy. Okay. For you, might have been better. Twitter from my phone. Okay, so it's a nice picture. Probably a nicer phone than me, to be honest. But on this Sunday, I don't want to just push it on this guy. I want to look at ourselves. I want to look at you, and I want to look at myself. Because I immediately jumped on the bandwagon of like, wow. I wrote something that was like, wow, Taliban life must not have been that rough. Because if you're complaining about food, that's pretty minuscule. Minuscule? That's pretty small and relative of, you know, getting your head chopped off and stuff like that. I guess that, you know, 2 eggs, 2 lives a dozen. I just made that up. But this, I think this is how our culture is at the moment. And gratefulness is learning to be grateful of your life, regardless of your situation, is a discipline. Because you might have a car, but you want a new car. Your neighbor just got a new car. You're no longer grateful of your new car because you wanted your car because you want that new car. If you live in an apartment, maybe you want a house. If you have a house, maybe you want a bigger house. If you have a bigger house, maybe you want a house on the beach. If you live in a hotel, maybe you want an apartment. If you live on the streets, maybe you want a hotel. There's always something to be desired more for your life and to not be grateful. It's harder to be grateful for something than it is to be ungrateful. We live in a culture where we're never satisfied. We always want more. We always want more followers. We always want more friends. We always want more likes on our pictures. We want more. We want this. Why does that person have this and I don't have this? And I immediately thought of this quote, this gratitude quote from, do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that you now have was once the things you only hope for. And I think what this guy is doing is a lot of what I do, and maybe what you do. Maybe you can resonate with me. Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that you now have was once the things that you only hope for. That's true. I grew up desiring to live on my own. I grew up desiring to live in an apartment. I grew up desiring to have my own car, my own phone, and I have these things. Yeah, my truck is old. I have like 250,000 miles on that bad boy, but it runs. I should be thankful of that. I have a phone. I have a dog. I can provide to have food on the table to eat. I don't go hungry at night. My encouragement to you and to myself is when I see stuff like this in culture, when I see stuff like this blown up on the internet, and people just, jumping on the bandwagon, just losing their minds, because that's what we're all about. We see like one story that kind of fits our category, and then we start to lose our minds, and we all jump on the bandwagon. We do our easy little points, and this might be on Fox News, like, what do you think about this Afghan refugee talking crap about what they're eating? And it's just an easy thing to discuss. Obviously, this is a very stupid thing to post. This isn't very smart of this person. It only just proves how ungrateful and unthankful they are, and it's just not a good thing. It's not a good look. But I want to just, on this Sunday, push it on ourselves. Push it on you, and push it on me. How can we be grateful this week? How can we wake up every morning and be thankful for what we have? Because honestly, the more grateful I am of my life, the happier I am. I work with a lot of people that are underprivileged, don't have a lot of money, go through horrible circumstances and stuff like that. This kind of people I work with. And this guy said this to me this week that just stuck with me. He was like, Derek, I'm just so pumped that I have a bed to sleep on. And that like broke me. Because I'm not that thankful. This guy is just thankful that this week he's got a bed to sleep on. Because he's been sleeping on the floor the past 2 months. He got an extra hour of sleep because people weren't going in and out of the room that he is trying to rent out. Are you that thankful in your life that you have a bed to sleep on? I'm not. This week, I'm going to join me in trying to be thankful of just the little things in our life, the little things that we have, because this world is crazy right now. COVID, lockdowns, wars, Afghanistan, Joe Biden being Joe Biden. Who knows what he's doing? Because this is where we're at. We're just electing people we hate. I just like. Be thankful for what you have. Be thankful for the people in your life. Be thankful that you have a bed to sleep on if you have a bed to sleep on. Be thankful for the car you drive, even if it is a piece of crap, even if it is a hoopty, if you will. Be thankful of the iPhone that you have. I have an iPhone 7. I should be thankful of that. Now, stop comparing yourself to others, because if you continue to do that, you'll never be grateful for the things that you have, and you'll never live a life of satisfaction. You will just always want more, and you will always want what the other person has instead of being thankful for what you have. That's my encouragement to you today and this week, is to live a life of gratitude this week. Don't be like this Afghanistan refugee and take pictures of what you have and say, look at the crap that I have. This is all I have. Take pictures of your life and say, I'm so thankful. Thankful for this thing. Because honestly, people gravitate towards gratefulness and thankfulness. If this guy took a picture of this and said, so thankful I'm in America, so pumped to be here, I'm just grateful that a country has taken me in and is housing me and giving me food, people would be more empathetic towards this person, even people that aren't happy that refugees are here. People would say, are you serious? This is all America is giving these people? We can do better than that. How do we get these people food? Let's start a GoFundMe. Let's do this. But instead, you just see people bitching and complaining, and it puts a sour taste in other people's mouths. Don't be a sour taste in people's mouths. Be a sweet taste. Be thankful this week. That's my encouragement to you. I don't know. This just kind of struck me, and I didn't want to jump on the bandwagon and just be like, look at this idiot. Oh, my God. Blah, blah, blah. I think in the news and in culture and society, it's easy to jump on the bandwagon and jump and say these people suck. It's harder to flip it, put the mirror on ourselves, and say, how can I grow as a human being? How can I be a better person. One more time, this quote: "Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that you now have was once among the things you only hoped for." Have a great day, and as always, I'll see you on the next episode of The Derek O'Shea Show.